We are live with Lunch Break Live. Thank you for joining us, everybody. I'm so excited to bring you tasty Cajou Creamery all the way from Baltimore, Maryland. Nicole, take it away. What are we making today?
Hey, everybody. I'm Nicole from Cajou Creamery. We are a plant-based ice cream company located in Baltimore. We make the best vegan ice cream on the planet. All of our ice cream is plant-based, so it's made out of cashew milk. It is 100% dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, and guilt-free. It's free of any artificial ingredients. It's literally the best ice cream on the planet. We worked really hard to replicate the creaminess of ice cream, but without and I'll tell you a little background about how this all started. We started because we realized that our kids were lactose intolerant. And my husband is a chef, and I am also a raw vegan chef. And we put our heads together and we did. We looked a little bit for some dairy-free, commercial, viable alternatives. We couldn't find anything. Everything had artificial tastes or textures or ingredients. So we said, you know what? I think we can make our own. So we did. We started making our own at home. It gave it to our kids. Our kids loved it. Our family and friends loved it. We started taking it to parties. And it just became a hit. So we decided, hey, why not make it a business? So this is Cajou. I'll show you just how creamy and yummy it is. This is Cajou. And this one is our Cortadito flavor. So Cortadito is okay. So let me tell you about all our flavors. All of our flavors are globally inspired, right? So they're based on our favorite global travels. What's interesting about what we did is that we married everything that we loved when we created this business. We love to travel. We love healthy food. And more importantly, we love a purpose-driven business. So let me show you the creaminess of it before it melts away. See that? Can you see how creamy that is?
Oh, yeah, that looks so good. Oh, my gosh, you guys, this can be shipped to you nationwide, by the way, those of you that are in the United States of America. And I love what you just said about being globally inspired, creamy vegan ice cream. Now, what are you making with this today? Because you have a blender there, and I'm just curious because Tom's asking. Tom wants to know, what are you making today?
So basically, I'm just going to make a little shake. I'm going to make a coffee mocha shake. It's a coffee mocha milkshake. It's going to be delicious. Everything's going to be 100% plant-based, and I'm going to start. Should I start?
Yeah, go right ahead. Let's start. And then we'll get some more info in here. Everyone's wanting to know. I've got lots of questions here already.
Okay.
They're super curious. And, you know, my husband being from Maryland is a huge ice cream eater. So this is so exciting to find this plant-based ice cream. Yes.
I apologize. It's a little bit dark here. Is that a little bit better in terms of lighting?
Great. Yeah, that's great. That's perfect. Right. Yep.
Perfect. So I'm going to take 2 scoops of our Cortadito.
Yes.
We need 3 just for good measure. And then we're going to add just a little bit of almond milk. And this is almond milk. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
This is almond milk that we make ourselves. So the base of ours, as I said, is cashew milk. And everything is handmade from scratch. And we only use superfood ingredients. So right now I'm going to add a little bit of almond milk. And I should add some ice or something, but I'm not going to because it's ice cream. So we're just going to hope that gets it as it's been sitting out for a minute. So we're going to hope that it gets it as creamy as it should be.
Well, Tom, just to remind you, we've got the, if you wouldn't mind, we've got the blender dance. It's however you want to move and shake when the blender goes. We are notorious for it. So take it away.
Here we go. We're going to start it now. While it's going, I'm going to just put a little bit more ice cream in there. It's a little liquidy. And I'm going to give this to my kids after. Sorry for the noise, guys. Here we go. So I'm using the vitamin. And before it gets too cold. Now what I do is I just have your regular mason jar, and I have a little bit of chocolate that I just made. And what I do is you can use a squeeze bottle, or you can just use a spoon. I'm going to use a squeeze bottle since I have it here. But of course, it's not going to cooperate with me. So I'm just going to use a spoon. So I'm going to take a little bit of my chocolate in a spoon, like so. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Into the, and let it run down the sides.
Oh, this is how you do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Tracy wants to know what's the base of the ice cream. She just joined.
Cashew milk. So everything is handmade from scratch. We're a plant-based ice cream company located in Baltimore. We make all of our flavors are handmade from scratch from our executive chef. Our executive chef, we're probably one of the only ice cream companies that has an executive chef. We make all of our flavors by hand from scratch, and we try to use only superfood ingredients. So cashews are the base because cashews are excellent for you. They're really called nature's vitamin pill. And cashews have like 31 vitamins and minerals. They're absolutely amazing for the body, and they're creamy. So now I'm going to take my shake that I just made and pour it into the middle.
So easy. Look at this. Now you have some incredible recipes and things on. Now this looks like the one you posted with the strawberry from the land of Kush.
It does, doesn't it?
Instagram. And Tom said, hey, if you're in Baltimore, you might want to head over there. Guess what, Tom? They're friends. Nicole and
friends. They use our ice cream to make their amazing milkshakes. They make a strawberry. We make a pure vanilla for them. So after I'm done, I'm going to show you some of our flavors. So now I'm just going to take we just bought this Ready Whip, but you can make your own if you want to. And this is all vegan, almond based.
Look at this.
Wow. Would you look at that? Ooh, wow. And then if you want, you can add some nuts. So I'll just add a couple nuts.
Yep.
I'm using walnuts. And I also have, I'll show you that in a second. I also have some Amareno cherries imported from Italy. And I will go in there, dig in there, and get one of these. Let me show you what they look like. So this is kind of what they look like. This is the jar you're going to find them in. Amareno, they're from Italy, and I will pop one on so that you can see exactly what it looks like. It's kind of like a strawberry. Look at that. I'm like, just drizzled it on.
Ooh, that's beautiful. That's like a red color, like you said, like a strawberry. Wow.
Gorgeous. I mean, look at that. It's just so gorgeous. And then it would be nice if I had a straw here to taste it. So I'm going to just get a straw here. Just kidding.
No problem. If you're just joining us, this is Lunch Break Live, coming to you live from Baltimore, Maryland with Cajou Creamery, y'all, nationwide shipping. And look at that. I just learned some cool tips to put the chocolate around. And what? This is blowing my mind. Look at this.
You guys, this is literally the most amazing thing ever.
Oh my gosh.
You can find us everywhere. We now ship nationwide. Here are some of our flavors. We've got a Cortadito. I'm sorry, I can't figure out how to turn it.
Yeah, there we go.
Our Cortadito flavor. Can you see that?
Yes, there we can, right there. Yep.
Based on a Cuban espresso. So it's just basically a short espresso. Usually in Cuba, it's just short espresso, steamed milk and sugar, but it's like frothy and delicious. Then we've got a blueberry cheesecake, which is just a vegan. As I said, everything is dairy-free. So it's a cheesecake with a wild organic blueberry compote swirled in. It's gorgeous. We've got a baklava, which is, everyone knows what a baklava, right, is based. Oh my goodness, I can't get the lighting right.
There we go, right there.
Baklava. So that's based on a Middle Eastern dessert. We've got your sweet potato pie for you Southern pie lovers. Horchata is based on a Latin American drink that it's made out of rice milk and has cinnamon. And ours is made with vanilla and cinnamon, and it's amazing. We've nailed the taste of horchata. We've got a Mexican cacao. If you've ever had a Mexican hot chocolate, where it's like rich chocolate with cinnamon and nutmeg, that's this. It's but delicious, absolutely delicious. And then a kulfi. The last one that we have is our kulfi. And the kulfi is based on an Indian dessert, and this one has a gorgeous balance of coconut and cardamom. So that's what we have for you today. And then this is what I've made with our Cortadito, and just a little bit of almond milk, a little bit of Ready Whip, vegan Ready Whip, some chocolate that I made myself. I melted down some vegan chocolate chips with some almond milk. That's it. And a little bit of nuts on top, and an Amareno cherry.
Amazing. I am looking. That is incredible. That looks so gorgeous. My God, you'd whip that up so quickly. Okay, now check this out, everybody. If you go to Cajou Creamery's Instagram, you're going to see how. Let's just have a little conversation here, because you guys have been featured in a lot of newspapers and press lately. Tell me a little bit about that. And I think you have a motto. I think I heard something about doing things differently, uniquely, something like that. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Take it away.
Well, we try not to be vanilla. So, I mean, I don't know what the motto is that you're talking about, but recently we've had a lot of press around the fact that we as a business, I was a former criminal defense attorney, and I'll never forget working with the population with which I worked, disenfranchised, former felons, formerly incarcerated individuals, and who just didn't get the best shot. And when they come out and serve their debt to society, they still can't get jobs. You're still, they might get a job, but when they do the background check, they can't, the job offer is rescinded. They have restricted housing. I mean, there's just can't vote. I mean, there's just so many issues. And so this is a population near and dear to my heart, because I've worked with them. I know they're talented. I know everyone deserves a second chance. Everyone deserves another chance at life. Everyone can reinvent themselves. And so we've received a lot of press of late. Just last week, I believe we were on the cover of Bloomberg Business Week, because we are converting to a worker-owned co-op, which means that we are going to hire former felons. Exactly. And we're going to give people the opportunity to have ownership in a business, in our business. And democratic vote. Everyone has one voice, one vote. We believe in economic solidarity. We believe in cooperative economics. And so we're bringing all of that into our business, because we believe that as we rise, everyone should rise, right? So there's no point in us doing well and everyone around us is not doing well. We believe we can help to transform the city that we're in. And if this is a successful model, it can be replicated across the country.
Incredible. Now you are creating a brick and mortar. Am I right? And what location are you going to be in? Where are you?
We're in downtown Baltimore on Howard Street. So we're going to be, it's in an area called the Bromo District. So it's Howard Row. It was formerly like Antique Row, lots of gorgeous old stores there. The bones of every building are just absolutely stupendous. There are going to be a number of other businesses that are moving in near us, all vegan. So, it's going to be quite the destination. So that's going to be open, I believe, within the next 2 months. We're shooting for. It's right now currently being built out. We won a storefront competition, which allows us to get our first year of rent for free. So that's the reason that we're there. So we're incredibly fortunate to have this opportunity.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing. And I noticed that you also, it says on your Instagram, you're one of the only plant-based creameries in the DMV. What is that?
We are the first and only plant-based creamery in the Washington, D.C. area. So we're super excited to bring this unique concept to the DMV. And so, yeah, and we're Black owned, we're Black family owned. So there's a lot to love with Cajou. There's a lot to love.
There's a lot to love.
Any questions? I'd be glad to answer any questions. If anybody has any questions, shoot the questions at me.
Well, people are really just feeling really empowered by what you said about helping ex-cons. How can they contribute to this, your cause? Obviously, order if you're in the United States, but I don't know if you have a way for people to contribute as well. Take it away, I can put in the chat.
That's so beautiful. That's so generous. We just finished a Kickstarter where we raised over $30,000 to build out the first plant-based creamery in the DMV area. Outside of that, we don't have a GoFundMe or anything, but hey, I'd be willing to start one if you guys are willing to support us. I mean, the support would really help us build out a facility. Our eventual dream is to build out a much larger facility and employ 50 to 100 people. You are welcome, Sonia. Thank you, Tom. Wow. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. You guys are great. Can everyone else see, Paige, can everyone see the comments?
Yes, they can see the comments. Yes, I'm at the control board here, just putting them up. And Stacy Ann says, "Love superfoods, bring
Yeah,
it on."
me too. Right? I mean, why? When I drink this, I want it to be good for me, right? Everything I put in my body, I want it to be good for me. So this is
That's
all. I don't feel a bit of guilt, except maybe
not a bit of guilt. Not a bit of guilt. Globally inspired, creamy vegan ice cream, you all. Guilt-free, 100%. You have two beautiful boys there that are helping, I imagine, with everything that you're doing there. This is such an incredible family affair. And
we're here because he's the executive chef, and he is the one who actually leads the production of the ice cream. So
your husband, right?
Right. He's a chef. His name is Chef Dwight. And so it's the two of us right now, but we're hiring, as we're actually in the midst of hiring other staff members right now. And again, we're trying to hire formerly incarcerated individuals. So we're really excited about the potential of this model to transform Baltimore and transform lives, right? Economic empowerment, and especially at this time. This pandemic has revealed inequities, right, all around society. So we are super excited about the potential of this to change people's lives.
Absolutely. I'm going to have you have your last parting words, showing your different ice creams, because people have jumped in. How far does Cajou ship? Kim wants to know.
We ship all across the United States. Now, I will tell you that shipping is expensive, but we are actively working on reducing the shipping costs so we can pass that on to you. But shipping is pricey, but let me tell you, it's worth it. This is some good stuff right here. Handmade from scratch ingredients. When you eat Cajou ice cream, you know you're doing your body good. You know, it's nothing, there's nothing artificial here. Baklava, and this tastes just like baklava. You know, that salty sweet thing that baklava has going on with a little bit of the crunch. So this has the salty sweet with pistachios mixed in. And then this is the Cortadito that we used for our shake today. And then we've got our Kulfi. The Kulfi, again, is based on an Indian dessert, and it's got coconut and cardamom. So if you like chai teas, you're going to love cardamom. If you don't know what it is, it's that it's a pod, and it's got this perfumey note to it. It's delicious. What else do we have? I think I showed you them all. And if you wanted, I brought a little bit of, it's lunchtime, right? But it's a little bit later this side. You can put in a little liqueur if you want. So we have Italian espresso here that's a liqueur, and then I have like something that it's like an amaretto. So that you can be creative.
Be creative. Will you show us the shake that you made one more time before we go out? Look at this, everybody! Unbelievable and delicious, tasty. Delicious. Nicole, thank you so much. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to show you. Here's the cheesecake. Here's what the cheesecake looks like.
Okay.
Swirls throughout. It's delicious. And it tastes just like cheesecake. I mean, it's phenomenal. But obviously dairy-free. It is so good. And cajou, just so you know, means cashew in French. And we believe that, you'll see on the back of our pint, that we believe that cashews, which reinvent themselves all over the world, like people can reinvent themselves. So that's why we chose cashew, not only as a base, but as our kind of a mascot for the mission that we are developing.
This has been so amazing. And I have to give a shout out to Clubhouse, because that's where we met.
Yay, Clubhouse. And this is like the second time I've met someone from Clubhouse, well, kind of in real life. So this is awesome. Okay. This is amazing.
And also, I remember seeing when Naja interviewed you, it was early in the morning here, because we're on, she does her time, and then it's like 8 a.m. here. And I remember thinking that looks so good. I was like, just wow. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Yes. And so people are saying, are there any grocery stores that carry this? Is that what you're working towards? How does that work? We're curious.
Yeah, there are many grocery stores that carry it in this area. But we're working to get it into grocery stores in Chicago. We'll definitely try. We're actually in Foxtrot in DC, which is a Chicago store. So we're hoping to eventually get it in. We can't keep it on the shelves at Foxtrot in DC. So we're hoping that the sales will allow them to carry it in Chicago. And I think they have another store in Texas. And we just got into Whole Foods. So this is between me and you.
What? Oh my God. Did you all hear that? Wow. I would take a trip over to my local Whole Foods just for your cajou.
So we're not local yet. We're looking at Mid-Atlantic. That's the area we're looking at, but slow and steady wins the race. So that's where we're headed.
Amazing. Well, I'm going to put you in touch with someone on the West Coast, though, Bestie's Vegan Marketplace. So thanks, everybody, for joining. We're so excited. Nicole, you're incredible. Again, everyone, thanks for watching Lunch Break Live, 12:30 every day, Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you next time. Wait, there's a couple more comments here. I'll be looking for it. What amazing, yummy, delicious, marvelous, ethical, international flavored, and good for you. All of the hashtags.
Get in touch with us on Instagram. Oh, yeah, you can follow us on Instagram at Cajou Creamery, and then DM me with any questions or comments or observations. I'd love to talk.
Awesome. All right, everybody, thanks for joining us on Lunch Break Live. We'll see you next time. And head on over to janeonjane.com for more recipes and more shows and recipes over there, janeonjane.com. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Thanks, Paige.